Hey guys, welcome to Cricket Fanatics Magazine. This is your daily show. I'm your host Khalid Mohidin, and this is the show where we talk about all the major talking points in South African cricket. So obviously yesterday we spoke about Landry, and we spoke about how she went completely viral on social media and how her batting net session got onto Sky Sports News. So go check that video out in the description below and check that video out in our playlist. So I'm not going to start this video with the topic that I originally have on the screen and on the thumbnail. So I'm going to start off this video with a press release from Cricket South Africa, where they speak about the racist accusations that they got against them with regards to the consultants and transformation when it comes to picking consultants. We did a recent video on that whole topic, and Kogandri governed his comments, and we spoke about those particular transformation conversations. Click on the eye on the screen for that video. What I'm going to do is read this press release out to you before we get into the main topic of this video and of the show today. CSA has noted with much sadness the recent media reports about the organization's position on transformation, and with specific reference to the use of consultants and particularly white consultants. While we respect the opinions currently doing rounds in the public domain, and including some media reports that continue to give coverage to the issue, we want to confirm that CSA has not taken and will not take a decision to work exclusively with black consultants. These stories are factually incorrect. Transformation has always been one of the 5 pillars in which Cricket South Africa is built. It is indeed a national imperative that is legally embedded in our constitution. It is therefore imperative that we constantly remind ourselves of its importance in the way in which we conduct our business. The media reports around the statement made by our acting chief executive are not a correct reflection of the sentiment that CSA had sought to convey. CSA therefore reiterates that it does not have a policy of excluding any racial grouping in favor of the other. As part of our corporate business model, CSA has adopted and also subscribes to the country's BBBEE Act and affirmative action policy. So you can go over to cricketfanaticsmag.com to find the full statement. So let's get back into the main topic of today's video. So today's discussion is ODI cricket, and I want to talk about this because of a recent Stat Attack article that Mark Jacobson did on our website. What he did is he went back and he researched the last 3 seasons in the Momentum One Day Cup, and basically he looked at who were the top scorers over the last 3 seasons. What we got out of that is that Pieter Malan topped the standings. So he was number 1 over the last 3 seasons with 1,295 runs at an average of 43.17. So I'm going to go through a basic top 5 list, and then I'm going to read out the other members that are on that list so we can kind of decide who these guys are that are actually pushing for that Vision 2023 and who are actually guys that are pushing for that World Cup squad in 2023. Now, of course, in relation to our latest issue of the magazine, we obviously speak about Vision 2023 and who are the key players that are going to take this game forward in the future. Our top 5 is Pieter Malan at number 1. And I told you his stats, you can see them at the bottom of the screen. We've got Sarel Eerweer coming in at number 2. It's quite interesting. We're going to have to see how he performs because he's been very consistent for the Dolphins. So it's quite interesting on how he's going to continue this run and whether he ever will have an opportunity to play at the highest level for the Proteas. Then we've got a youngster, Tony de Zorzi. Now, we've done an amazing interview with Tony de Zorzi in our On Lockdown series. Go to our playlist and have a look at that video. But other than that, Tony has been in phenomenal form for the Titans, especially in the One Day Cup. His move to the Cobras, we're hoping that he can really take his game to the next level and he can really become one of the focal points of that side and one of the main batsmen in that side. We don't exactly know where exactly he's going to bat at the moment, although we know that he loves to bat in the top 3. So we'll see how Ashwell Prince will use him. But I think that the move to the Cobras will be an amazing opportunity for him to really showcase his talent and take his cricket to the next level. Another one will be Zubair Hamza with 1,000 runs at 47.62. He's been phenomenal for the Cobras, especially last season. He scored quite a few centuries for them and he went on quite an amazing run in the One Day Cup. I'm actually surprised that he hasn't been selected in the initial squads for the ODIs and hasn't been had a look in and only in Test cricket. Although he is a very good 4-day cricketer, he's also a very good 1-day cricketer. So hopefully he will maybe be one of the guys that will be talked about. Now, number 5 was Farhan Biadin, but we know that he's retired from international cricket. So I don't really want to necessarily talk about him. Go to the article and have a look at what his stats are, and go to the article to see what Mark has said about this particular topic. But I'm going to talk about Dominic Hendricks. Now, Dominic has been also quite a senior guy in the Lions side at the moment. He's actually grown to become that, and he's quite an amazing batsman as well. A lot of players talk very highly of him. We had an interview with Vian Mulder with we brought Dominic on the show, and you can actually go watch that episode as well in our lockdown series, and you can have a look at what Dominic Hendricks had to say. But he's also another talent that we would like to see maybe in the SAA setup and maybe in the emerging setup or the next in line in the 1-day side. Ultimately, what we want to see is we want to see guys that have been performing over the last couple of years on a regular basis and have been consistent, given an opportunity at the highest level, whether it be for SAA or whether it be maybe in a game or two in an actual series. Now, we don't know when cricket is going to return. There are talks about domestic cricket returning in November, so I really hope that that actually happens. But with regards to the national side, there hasn't been any conversation on whether we will have cricket anytime soon. I know there's quite an emphasis on T20 cricket at the moment, with the T20 World Cup happening next year. Obviously, the one this year was postponed, and I think that maybe T20 cricket is the first type of international cricket that South Africans will get before we see 1-day cricket and, of course, Test cricket happening. Us as fans, all we can do is wait in anticipation and wait for the next thing to happen. But ultimately, guys, I want to hear what you guys have to say. Who do you think are the next players next in line to maybe put their hand up for international selection? And who are those stars that you think are the future? And who are those guys that make that list of the Vision 2023 list? Who will be part of that 2023 World Cup squad? Guys, that's all I have for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the notification bell for all future uploads and for all our live streams. Don't forget to download the latest issue of the magazine. We have the 3rd issue available, which talks about Vision 2023. The link is on the screen and the link is in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.